Do you remember back in, I don't even remember exactly when it was, 2018, 2019, something like that. It was the summer of the Fat Boy. You remember that? Everyone was singing that album came out and everyone was singing, everyone was shaving with double-edged safety razors. And that was the year they came out with the replica Fat Boy. You remember that? The summer of love, 20 whatever, when Global Shave Club made an actual replica of the beloved Fat Boy. That's what this is right here. Do you remember? I bought one. I'm super excited. I purchased it myself. They didn't send me one to review, but there was a long history after that of sending me razors to review that it broke my heart to tell the truth about them, you know. He just kept sending me ones. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. But yes, I'm going to use the replica Fat Boy from what used to be called Global Shave Club. Now I think it's called Swiss Shaving. Something like that. Anyway, they still sell a lot of the replica old Gillette models. I'll put a link down below. This is still for sale for $119. I'm going to remind myself what it's like to shave with one. And we'll talk about the real ones too. Here they are. To show the difference, I'm using my Gold Executive from 58 as opposed to the replica here. You see? It's all very, very close. Now, this is a different, the knurling is different on the handle here. And there's no markings underneath. That's how you can tell. This has little patent dates and things. You can kind of see the writing right there. No markings at all on that flat plate. See that? And then here you can see the writing. There we go. I'm trying to, there we go. Anyway, so you can tell the difference. You won't be fooled. So don't worry if you go into an antique mall. If you don't know what you're doing, you might be fooled. But this is a pretty good little razor. It's a butterfly, just like a real one. It's adjustable, just like a real one. I'm going to put a feather blade in, just like a real one. And we're going to shave with it. It's been a long time since I used it. I keep it here with my little row of Fat Boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Fat Boys plus this one. 6 genuine ones, this one. The row of Fat Boys, it sounds like some weird little parlor game that Kim Jong-un likes to play. I don't know. That just strike me as funny. All right, so there's the blade in there. Now, I used to do it on a 5, and then I kind of got a little mellow in my old age. So I'm going to try it on a 4. Super mellow. But it's got, you know, pretty much the same weight and feel. I think this one, the 58, is a little bit heavier. I can tell. But he did a pretty good job. Pretty good job of the Fat Boy. Some of the other ones that I was sent, unfortunately, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We're going to shave with my Jolly Rancher from West Coast Shaving. And Dr. Ed sent me this Bundu beard stuff from a long time ago, the South African stuff. Beach Bum. We're going to use that again. This stuff is great. This is in my rotation now. I took a shower, did my hair. I did some semblance of my hair. I don't know what's going on. It's close to haircut time when it starts to be a hassle and I don't know what to do with these individual strands. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I got other crosses to bear, folks. All right, so let's lather. This stuff is so smooth on top. It's just such a pleasure. Bundu beard, B-U-N-D-U. I did a few. I was sent an entire box of things. I still haven't. It's so daunting. I haven't even gotten past the first few products. But here's one, and I'm just making a mess of it. It's going in the sink, folks. Don't worry. Great stuff. Smells just beautiful. Smells fresh. Smells like it smells like that smell. You just went to the beach all day. You're on vacation. You're down. You're staying in a condo or hotel or beach house somewhere near the beach. You got a little sun, not sunburn, and the whole family's going out to dinner. And you put on a little bit of, suntan après lotion, a little, kind of soothe your skin. And it's got that sort of a smell. That's what this is like. It smells like your fresh skin. You're in the sun all day by the ocean or the pool, and you're going out to dinner with your family, and you're ready to go. Maybe have a margarita or something. Have one for me. All right. You like my little word tail? Okay, so 4 with the ex-Global Shave Club. I think it's called Swiss Shaving. Dang it, I'll look it up. Anyway, I won't say the name of the company anymore because I don't want to get it wrong the entire time. Ooh, it's grabbing on a 4. That feels very aggressive on a 4. That does not feel like a normal Fat Boy. Fat Boys, even on the high settings to me, at least Grandpa Grungy. You remember old Grandpa Grungy? Here he is. I'll get him out gingerly. And the young whippersnapper trying to take his place. He certainly gives me nicks and stuff, but it doesn't feel aggressive, even on the upper shaving levels. But this one on a 3 feels aggressive, which I think is the problem So let's talk about the old Global Shave Club. So it's a really sweet guy, and I admire anybody that puts this much work into doing something. This is a cool idea. I mean, having to recreate tech from decades and decades ago, the machinery he had to create the machine tools, all that stuff. He had to, get all that stuff out, and he outsourced it, of course, to wherever. But he made it happen. And that is admirable. And he did a good job. This thing is so close to a real Fat Boy that if you got $120 and you just if you've already got a Fat Boy like I do and you just wanted to see, because I love replicas. It's kind of like guitars, they make a perfect replica of, some famous musician's guitar, and they put all the blemishes. I like that. A lot of people hate it. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's art to be able to do that, because I've actually done that myself, tried to make a new guitar look like an old one. So, having said all that, my hat is off to this gentleman, but I just felt so bad because there were manufacturing problems, I think. He would send me, like it was the red flare tip, I remember specifically. The butterfly one that was replicating the flare tip Gillette from the 60s. And the first one, just like it, I don't remember the butterfly thing. Something was definitely wrong with the manufacturing. So I told him, and then he sent another one, and that one was messed up. And then it seemed to go on like that. And I don't remember exactly how many, but I felt so terrible every time. I was like, oh, please let this one be good. And it was through no fault of his own. It's just, whatever quality control was not there. So, anywho, I think I finally just, annoyed him so much by, being like, I don't know. But I think that they were valid things. It wasn't, I'm not a picky guy. You know that I'm not just going to find some little nitpicky thing. In fact, just the opposite. I like to try to find good things in everything if I can. So, I'm not petty like that. Anyway, I just felt bad. But this one's really good. He did a good job on this one. And he nailed the look, the feel, everything. You can tell that it's, I can tell that it's not a real one because I've got so many real ones and I've used them for years now. It was what I started with one of these things. I remember when I first got into this, that's all you ever heard of was the Fat Boy, the 195. Try to get that Gillette 195, So I did. I bought into it. I don't know why. It's just a thing. But I still like having them. Are there better razors? Absolutely. I have almost every other razor is better than my Fat Boy, but I love it so much. Grandpa Grungy. All right, second pass. Let's see how we feel. There's still a lot down here. So while it felt aggressive in that first pass, it, I guess, wasn't. I'm going to go to a 3. That was a 4. I'm going to go to a 3. For these old style razors, open the butterfly mechanism before you adjust. New modern razors with adjustables, you don't have to do that. From what I understand. But what do I know? All right. Second pass. See, I got this executive Fat Boy back. I think it was at an antique shop, South Congress. Oh, I got a couple of shout outs, by the way. They're right here in front of me. And I think I did this one. So please, if so, that's fine. I'll just do it again. So Bianca's dad. Bianca, are you out there? Greg? Yeah, that Bianca. Yes, your dad, Greg. He said that you two sit together and watch me shave on a big TV, a big screen TV, which I do not recommend. I don't recommend looking at all these bumps and blemishes and lines and crooked teeth and big giant foreheads on a big 4K. I don't film in 4K, that's for sure. I need to put some more Vaseline on that. But anyway, shout out to you, Bianca, and to your dad, Greg. Thank you all for watching. And if you're watching right now, well then, there you go. I'm glad. So shout out to you too. That's always cool to share just simple moments with your kids, It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be spending a lot of money. You don't have to spend any money. You don't have to be doing something super exciting. Just like I played Candyland with my son yesterday because he's doing, oh, God bless him. He's doing screen-free week, which in this modern day, I can't do it. In fact, I have to have a screen in order to work, But bless his little heart, he is doing it. He's doing a very good job. Now here's the funny thing. This is how things change. We're letting him watch TV. Because to us, that's not a screen, you know what I mean? Do you remember when the television was like killing our children? Our children's minds are being rotten by television. And now I don't even see it as a screen. It's like, because you can actually have communal experiences with your family. You can sit there and all be watching the same thing and talking about the same thing. Because how often are you like over here in the corners like, hey mom, have you seen this video? No. Okay. Hey, Dad, you seen this video? No, you know, that sort of thing. But if you're all there watching in real time, and one of the things we love, why did I shave my neck first? I don't know, I'm off. By the way, the 3 also feels very aggressive and uncomfortable. Dang it. It's just maybe, I hope he's not watching. I hope you're not watching. I hope you're all not watching. I'm gonna go down to 2 because I can feel like I'm feeling it up here after the first pass. This is just the second pass, right? Yeah, okay. Make sure I haven't lost my mind. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know. Remember when I went to look back at what I was talking about? I wasn't talking about anything of consequence. I just felt like I thought I had been. Oh, hear that? Oh, yes, I was talking about Screen-Free Week. That's right. What got me started on that? I'm talking about my son doing something yesterday. Anyway, yeah, so television used to be the great evil. Well, back in the 50s when comic book came out, those were the great evil. They're rotting our children's mind. It's always something new. Now, I do think that social media and everything else and what they have access to now on their personal screens is magnitudes worse than comic books or television would ever have shown them. You know, that's the problem. And I was discussing that, pardon me, I got a reminder, it was just floating there. Yes, I see you. We're discussing this at work that our children, and most adults now, are watching content, kind of like right now, that's kind of low quality. Like, this is not a high production thing. I just put my phone in my medicine cabinet and I shave, and that's it. And so that's that's okay because I'm not doing anything wild or wacky. But there is so much garbage out there that is so poorly done, so loud, so overblown with the audio. You know the sounds. You know what I'm talking about. And that's what they're seeing. It's all this stuff that's curated through people that have no business putting out content of any kind. You know what I mean? Just production values alone, coming from a very simple production value. I know you're not seeing star wipes and things shooting across the screen. But anyway, it just feels like when I was growing up, we were watching stories and films and reading books and things by professionals that knew how to write, knew how to draw, knew how to do all that stuff. And now there's just so much. It's just a tidal wave of mediocrity and rant over. That's enough. All right. So there we go. We got 2 passes so far. And I'm feeling a lot of like minor, very minor razor burn all around here from this. So I'm going to, obviously, I should not have used a feather blade, a brand new feather blade in this because it's obviously, and because I didn't remember, it's been so long, it's an aggressive razor. Even at a 2 or a 3, I start off with 3, didn't I? Or did I do 4? I think I did 4. Anyway, so yeah, very aggressive razor. I'm going to go ahead and put that back on the shelf as a curio, as a replica. It's kind of like a kit car. You buy like a 57 Camaro or 57 Corvette, and it's a kit car. It's kind of that kind of. So it's fun. It's great, great fun. Anyway, because I'm feeling that razor burn, I'm not going to do a 3rd pass. That did a pretty good job. That 2nd pass took down a lot that the first one left. So as long as you don't use a super sharp blade on the first try and keep it down low, I'd say it's fine. Now, to me, I'm not going to spend it. Don't spend $119 on it though. It's not worth that. Not even close. Not even close. Buy a Rockwell for that. This will, yeah, there is no comparison. This is, for that price point, don't buy this. That's all I'll say. And that's all. That'll be my last word. I'm not piling on to that guy. I just saw this when I was looking through I'm organizing, by the way. This is my anal retentive organization skills. Getting all the little razors out, just perfect. Oh, got to put this one back. That's why they were spaced out wrong. You see? Got to put the executive back. You're seeing, yeah, some real cool stuff right here. All right, I'm going to wash my face off. Cold water, please. Yeah, I'm feeling the burn, baby. Baby, what am I, jazz man? Scatman Jazzman Jones. Actually, I hear that John Williams, the composer of so many famous soundtracks, Star Wars, all that kind of stuff, he calls people baby a lot because he's like an old jazz man. Beat the devil out of that brush. That is a fantastic brush. Thank you, Abe. He sent that to me years ago. West Coast Shaving. Oh, yeah. Definitely feeling a minor razor burn. It won't last. If you've never had razor burn, it just feels like almost like a minor sunburn, almost like prickly heat more than sunburn. You know, it's like a little more prickliness. It's nothing big. No big deal. Nothing a little Cremo won't cure. Cremo cures everything, right? Cremo, you're my best friend. Cremo is kind of my best friend. Kind of my best friend. Not much. I look like Spock there. My hair looks like friggin' Wolverine or something. Come on. All right, you know what's gonna happen? This is how I punish my hair. When I just have messed it up so much at this stage that I just don't like it and I want to start over, I just let it get dry because it's kind of wet after the shower. And I just mess it up. And I say, take that. I messed you up and I'm gonna mess you up again. I take full responsibility. All right, everybody. So there we go. That was revisiting the Global Shave Club replica Fat Boy. If you can find one of these for that price point or less, do yourself a favor and get this. There's a lot of these out there, man. And I have no idea what the market is like now for them. When I started back in 2011, they were going for, I don't know how much, 75 to 150 bucks. I have no idea what they are right now. Now, before I go, I do have one last shout out. And this is to a young man who's graduating college right now, and he's planning on being a commercial airline pilot. So Robert Dean, shout out to you. Robert Dean, graduating probably this weekend, if not already. Congratulations to you and good luck. And if you become a commercial pilot and you see me out there, you see my name on the roster or whatever they call it, maybe bump me up to first class. I don't know. All right, everybody. Have a great one. See you. Bye.